Have you ever wondered how your brain processes information, controls your body, and enables you to think, learn, feel, and dream? This incredible organ, the human brain, is a marvel of nature, a complex and intricate system that is the epicenter of our being. It's a living, breathing powerhouse divided into three main parts: the cerebrum, cerebellum, and brainstem, each playing a unique and critical role. The cerebrum, the largest part, is responsible for all your voluntary actions and your cognitive abilities. The cerebellum takes care of your balance and coordination, while the brainstem is in charge of life-sustaining functions like breathing and heartbeat. The brain is a masterpiece of evolution, a world within a world, a universe within us. It's an enigma that we are only beginning to understand. Understanding the human brain might seem like a daunting task, but by breaking it down, piece by piece, it becomes a fascinating journey of discovery. First stop on our journey, the cerebrum, the largest part of your brain. Think of the cerebrum as a giant, squishy command center, taking up 2/3 of your brain's mass. It's divided into two hemispheres, the left and the right, each responsible for different functions. The two are connected by a bundle of nerve fibers called the corpus callosum, allowing them to communicate and coordinate their activities. The left hemisphere is often considered the logical side. It's where mathematical calculations, language processing, and fact-based reasoning happens. If you're solving a complex equation or pondering the meaning of a proverb, you can thank your left hemisphere for doing the heavy lifting. On the flip side, the right hemisphere is the creative powerhouse. It's responsible for visual and spatial understanding, facial recognition, and interpreting context. When you're appreciating a painting, recognizing a friend's face in a crowd, or deciphering sarcasm in a conversation, it's your right hemisphere that's at work. Now, wrapping around the outer layer of the cerebrum is the cerebral cortex. This wrinkly gray matter is the seat of higher brain functions. It's divided into four main regions or lobes, each with a different role to play. The frontal lobe, located at the front of the brain, is the hub of decision-making, planning, and voluntary muscle movements. It's what makes you decide to hit the snooze button on a Monday morning or jump up for an impromptu dance-off. The parietal lobe, sitting behind the frontal lobe, processes sensory information like touch and spatial positioning. Meanwhile, the occipital lobe at the back of your brain handles visual information. Last, but certainly not least, the temporal lobe, found on each side of the brain, is involved in auditory processing and memory. It's what allows you to enjoy a beautiful piece of music or remember the taste of your favorite childhood candy. So, think of the cerebrum as your brain's control center, managing everything from your decision to hit the snooze button to your ability to enjoy a beautiful piece of music. Now let's move to the cerebellum, often referred to as the little brain. Nestled at the base of the skull, the cerebellum might be small, but it's a powerhouse of functionality. It's the grand conductor of your motor control, ensuring your movements are smooth, coordinated, and precise. Picture yourself catching a ball or tying a shoelace. It's the cerebellum that's working behind the scenes, coordinating your muscles to perform these complex tasks with ease. It even factors in your balance and posture. But the cerebellum doesn't stop at physical actions. It also has a hand in the realms of language and attention. It helps you focus on your tasks, and even plays a role in your ability to understand and produce language. So, while the cerebellum might be small in size, it plays a big role in helping you move smoothly and react quickly. It's a tiny part of the brain with a tall order, and it delivers every time. Finally, we come to the brainstem, the lifeline of the brain. This unsung hero, tucked deep within our heads, takes on the monumental task of controlling automatic functions essential to our very existence. This includes the rhythm of our hearts, the ebb and flow of our breath, and even the sweet surrender to sleep after a long day. But the brainstem doesn't stop there. It's also an essential courier, relaying information between the brain and the rest of the body. Think of it as a two-way highway, with messages zipping back and forth, ensuring everything's running smoothly. This constant communication helps us react and adapt to the world around us. Your heart speeds up when you're excited, your breathing slows when you're calm, and your body knows when it's time to rest and recharge. Without the brainstem, none of the brain's messages could reach the rest of the body, making it a crucial component of our nervous system. So, we've taken a quick journey through the brain, but how does it all come together? Let's distill what we've learned. We began by discovering the mysteries of the mind that still elude even the brightest scholars. Then, we ventured into the brain's control center where we found that it's responsible for processing information and directing bodily functions. We also met the brain's little helper, the cerebellum, which fine-tunes our movements and helps us maintain balance. From there, we delved into the brain's lifeline, the bloodstream, which ensures that our brain is well-nourished and oxygenated. Each of these components plays a pivotal role, working together in a symphony of activity that allows us to perceive, think, feel, and interact with the world around us. It's an intricate dance of neurons and electrical signals that creates our very perception of reality. In essence, your brain is a complex, well-oiled machine, making you the unique, thinking, feeling individual that you are.